Well, we all know what they say. Third time's a charm. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna see if we can do this. Changed a couple settings around, and we're gonna see if we can do this. Hopefully this works. We're getting well over 70 FPS right now. Getting into Nashville earlier, we were getting like 20. It makes no sense. There shouldn't be a 50 frame loss at some point during this flight, but there was, and I don't know why. For the past few weeks, I've flown without streaming, and I've had no issues. Yeah, so we're gonna try this and see if we're able to, figure it out. Like I said, moved a couple settings around just to see what I would get, and we're gonna check it out. So, what we're gonna do here is Mr. Maru is gonna say goodbye. All right, we have to go outside now. Okay. 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 So let's try this now. We're getting 80 FPS right now. We were getting 20. So we lost, we're gaining 60 FPS, which makes no sense. But we're going to try it out here. So we do have our iPad here that has our information and everything on it. So we're going to be Southwest 1789. We're going to Columbus. So we will we'll see what we get here. So we're going to go ahead and come down into the FMC here. We got to make a decision on the fuel. Minimum planned is 10.2. What's up, Pencil God? We're trying again here. I was getting less than 30 FPS landing in Nashville. Makes no sense considering I'm getting 92 right now. So I'm trying something to try and figure out what is causing this. I moved a couple of other settings around to figure it out. I flew for almost a month straight with no issues. The second I start streaming, things start acting weird. Don't know what it is, but I tried changing a couple of things, and we're going to see if this fixes it. So that's what we've got. Anyways, we need to make a decision on the yeah, I don't know what it is. The latency was really, really poor, and I was getting in the, I think in the 20s or 30s FPS landing in Nashville. Right now I'm getting 87. So why we would have that big a discrepancy, I don't know, but we're going to try something out here to see if maybe this was the issue. So anyways, got to get into the FMS here. We decided on the fuel, so 10.2 is what they planned us with. We have min takeoff. We're good there, so we're going to take 10.2. So they are fueling there. We're in good shape with that. We're going to come into the route, and we're going to flight plan request, and we're going to select the route from SimBrief. This past time, maybe 2 hours. It wasn't that long. But I'm trying. I've always had my FPS capped. And maybe for some reason while I'm streaming, that doesn't work. So I'm not sure. We're going to figure it out. But I tried changing a couple things and seeing what happens here. And this is exactly what I was talking about. That's interesting. I just went from 80 to 30 to 90. So, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to see. Maybe the sim is having an issue with getting rid of, like, resources. We're gonna try this though. I'm gonna see. By unlocking it, I just want to see what it does. So, for Nashville, Columbus, Southwest 1879, we're gonna activate that. We're gonna be off runway 2 left. If this doesn't work, then we definitely know. I'm gonna pay attention to my FPS the entire time as well. I'm gonna be looking for it, and I'm gonna be looking once I move away from where I am now. Is that's what's causing it? If it is, then I know I have something I can try to go off of. So, anyways, we're off runway 2 left. Curse to 4. Olsey. Yes. Curse to 4. Olsey. Direct to Geta, and it's the Jackets 2 arrival. Onto runway 28 left. Jackets 2. Geta, and let's see here. We need to import. We need to put our flight plan in the in our iPad really quick here. We are BNA to Port Columbus. That's the route. Let's update that. We're off 2 left, and we're arriving on 28 left. Perfect. Yeah, I've never actually just kept my FPS open, and I just am gonna stare at it the entire time. But that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully that explains a lot to me. We're on the Curse to 4 departure off 2 left. And then it's gonna be the ILS 28 left. And that's going to be from Hammond. That looks good to me. We'll execute it. Let's see. We have no alternate, so 4.4 in the reserves. And cost index of 5. We're going up to flight level 310. Cruise wind is going to be 253 at 107. I will say it is, we're +6. It is mentally tiring. Being so pumped for something, setting it up, knowing it works, and then when you go to do it, it just doesn't work. That's so mentally taxing. But it sucks. I just want it to work right. I just want it to look good. I want it to look good for you guys. And I also want to, yeah. See. Well, and that's why I've always capped my FPS. Yeah, I'm gonna try without it and just see what happens. I just want to see. I just want to do this. Want to see what happens. Made a couple adjustments. I just want to see if I'm on the right track or if it's still no good. If it's still no good, I got to try and figure out when it becomes no good, so then I can start to try and figure out where the issue is. But hopefully it was just something along the lines of capping the FPS was just making it act kind of weird. I would love for that to be the case. So we're good there. All that is loaded in. We'll go up top, get the fuel pumps on. That's good. Oh. Treating this like it's a brand new airplane. It's not. 310 landing in Columbus is 800. Cool. This is my FO's leg, so got the right flight director. That's good, and we're gonna need to go ahead and get a clearance. So we will pop down into the FMC here and get a clearance to Columbus. First things first, let's get the ATIS for Nashville. We're going to be Southwest 1789. All right, so it is going to be Nashville Information Papa. Wind is 330 at 78 miles of light rain. We've got few clouds at 800. Few clouds 14, overcast 21. And temperature 13, dew point 11, altimeter 3001. And they're going to be off runway 2 left on the departure, which is nice and easy. Wonderful. We're going to go to departure clearance. We are with KUSA. We're at stand Charlie 23. And we have ATIS information, Papa. Good evening. And we'll send that out. Nashville, Columbus, Southwest 1789. That is all looking good. We're going to do our fuel matrix here. We got a minimum planned of 10.2. Min takeoff is 8.6. And the arrival is 5.5. The reason we have such a large discrepancy between our release fuel, our min takeoff fuel and our release fuel is, I don't know what changed, but something changed the fuel planning inside of SimBrief, and it will try to constantly land me with an hour of fuel, according to SimBrief, is like 4,200 pounds. We are not allowed to land with Southwest less than 4.4, and I never allow myself, I never want to get below 5,000 personally. So I have to add a bunch of fuel, and I don't know why that's changed like that. According to this, we only use 2,800 pounds of fuel for 45 minutes. So I have to go back and look at some old releases and see if something changed or whatever the heck happened, but something did change. All right. Yeah, dude, having BATC integration is amazing. We're clear to Columbus, off 2 left, course to 4, climb 5,000. Departure frequency 18.4, squawk 4211, when ready call 121.9. Papa's current, Wilco. All right, we are Nashville to Columbus. We are Southwest 1789. Let's see, we are Alpha 5 is the gate we're going to. Okay. We are good to go there. So we got to make a little note here off 2 left. We're pretty much cleared as filed. Climb to 5,000. Departure frequency 18.4. Squawk of 4211. I'm just writing this down on my piece of paper that I have on the yoke that just has some stuff that I'm able to look at and make sure I have it all down. 4211, let's toss that in the squawk. It's going to be my FO's leg. We'll get that on. Let's see how we're doing with boarding here. We also have an altimeter of 3001 we need to set. And let's see how we're doing with boarding. Looks like it's going to be kind of silly. So we're just going to reset the position. That won't be a big deal at all. And then, okay, GSX is doing its thing. Perfect. Let's go ahead and talk about the departure. So we can go ahead and brief the departure here. So you're going to be the pilot flying. I'm going to be the pilot monitoring on this flight. We have no alternates. We're below our maximum landing weight. We can make an immediate return here if we need to. It's not a special airport. We have no MELs. There's no NOTAMs that affect us, and there's no adverse weather in the area, just some light rain. Taxi routing over to runway 2 left. It's probably going to be Tango 4 Bravo. Tango 4 Lima Bravo, crossing 3-1. There's no hotspots on Lovis taxi routes. The runway is going to be wet. Let's go ahead and look, take a quick little look-see over here at Love Cars that we're using for our numbers here. 5 good. That's good. We don't need any engine anti-ice. We're at 13, which is plenty, so. So we got a good number there, 1599.
Information Quebec now current altimeter 29908.
We'll set our minimum cleat up altitude of 1599. Perfect. Flap 1 trim is going to be 5. All right. We got trim of 5 is set, 1599, all that is good. Runway's wet, winds are 6 knots on the nose, 3 knots off to the left. Prior to 80 knots, we'll stop for demaster caution or non-normal indication. After 80 knots and up into V1, we will only stop for an engine fire or failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if the aircraft is unable or unsafe to fly. After V1, we'll make normal takeoff. We'll climb out at V2 plus 20. We'll accelerate at 1599, clean up the airplane, and we'll go from there. We're cleared to Columbus as filed. Climb to 5,000 is set. Departure is 18.4. Squawk and 4211 is set. We're in Nashville, Columbus, Southwest 1789 off 2 left. It's a Cursa 3 to Olsey, direct to Geta, and the jacket's 2. Cursa 4 off of runway 2 left. It's going to climb at a heading of 021 to 1099, then direct to Jetty at or above 5,000. Sarah's at or above 10,000. Cursa and Olsey. We're going to be on LNAV and VNAV on the departure. We're not going to be doing a heads-up takeoff. The minimum required to climb gradient is a minimum climb 500 feet per nautical mile to 1099. Forgot to plug that in. Let's go ahead and run the new numbers here with 500 to 1099. Still 5, 1599. Everything is good, and we are 5 good on the runway condition. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get GSX over here to prepare for pushback and departure. All right. Welcome back, buddy. Okay, let's do the before start checklist. FMC programmed briefings complete. Ox masks and quantity checked. DC's on. Navigation switches. Normal displayed switches. Auto normal fuel is going to be 10.2. Cleared with 10.2. Center pumps off. Passenger signs on. Window heat on. Hydraulic pumps is off. He's on. Pressurization set auto. Flight instrument's going to be 3001 set. Auto brakes RTO. Takeoff warning horn checked. Parking brake is set. Transponder TARA. Aileron and rudder trim is centered before, so checklist is complete. Perfect. Here, ground connections. Let's close all the doors. Let's release the ground power. We're still, oh no, we don't want to do that. Don't do that shit. Thought we were on the APO. That's my bad. That's a shame. There we go. Alright, let's start the APO. I was waiting for them to start boarding, and when they didn't do boarding, then it ended up kind of throwing me off a little bit here. So we'll arm the doors. We're in good shape there. Let's go ahead and call everybody in the back, say hello, and let them know what's going on, and we'll be on our way in a couple of minutes. Folks from Flight Deck, this is your captain speaking. My name is Dan. I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight, Southwest Airlines Flight 1789 with service to Columbus. We'll be on our way in a couple of minutes, climbing up to 31,000 feet, 55 minutes, wheels up to wheels down in Columbus. Currently in the Columbus area, temperature is 54 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. We're expecting a low tonight of 42 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Thanks so much for choosing us here at Southwest Airlines. We'll be on our way in just a couple of minutes. Once again, welcome aboard. Okay. Good there. I think I do a nice little address. That's always my little address. I think it comes out okay. Let's take a look here. One other thing I just noticed. Cars is Alright, so they're just gonna push us straight back. We'll just go to there. That looks good to me. Okay. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and release everybody. All right, doors are armed, everything is good. Let's get my seat in position. We'll put everything in the FMS and we're gonna get the hell out of here. Hopefully everything works correctly. Let's see here. We got a 0 fuel weight of 100.6 because GSX didn't board. It didn't put it in, so I'm glad I checked that. 100.6, that gives me 110.8. That's checked. N1s. And I got some good fucking music, too. 58 over 12. Climb 2, flap 1. 88.1 is going to be 19, 21, 26. So 19, 21, 26. We're going to be VNAV and LNAV on the departure. That is good. Before push checklist. 0 fuel weight 100.6. Set takeoff weight 110.8. Cross checked. PWB remarks reviewed. N1's 58 over 12 reduced set. Runway 2 left set. Flaps PWB 1, CD 1. V speeds are going to be 19, 21, 26 set. Stab trim is 5.0 sets. Minimum cleanup altitude is 1599 set. Flight deck door lights out before push checks complete. All right. Now we're gonna do a. I enjoy doing this because this is something new that we have. We can call for a push. So we are at Charlie 23. The scheduled day. If you want a real joke, it's the 7th at, we were scheduled at 0005 to push. So we'll call for a push through the FMS, and we should get a note back from them letting us know when we're good to push. According to my PC, I psychologically torture it every fucking day that I turn it on. I think that's a lie, but... Be Southwest 1789. I like throwing the last 3 digits into the yoke. So I like doing this as opposed to calling on the radio. It's just a little bit different. The fact that we can do it, we might as well do it. Pushback approved, face northwest. Perfect. So Woco, we're good there. Brakes release, good push. I don't know, it obviously hurt it. Packs off, spin 2. My PC is obviously very, very hurt by the fact that I run MSFS, but... Let off. Brake set, clear to disconnect, thanks for the push, good day. Sorry, cut out. Roll back. X off, spin 1. Low pressure. Light off. Start a cutout. Roll back. Alright, there's a tug and tow bar, there's the bypass pin. We'll say he's got the comm bag as well. So he's giving us a wave, thumbs up, salute, hang loose. And tug tow bar, bypass pin, communications bag are clear. Standing by flaps. Flaps 1, control check. It'd also help if we had sim sounds. Let's see. Before taxi checklist. Electrical generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, flight controls free, flight deck windows closed and locked, flaps CDU 1, indicates 1 green light, before taxi checklist complete. Clear left, clear right, set dome light off, perfect. Southwest 1789, ready for taxi.
Southwest 1789, runway 2 left taxi via Yankee, Tango 4, cross runway 13 at Tango 4. Continue taxiing via Kilo Bravo.
Runway 2 left taxi via Yankee, Tango 4, cross runway 13 at Tango 4. Continue taxiing via Kilo Bravo, Southwest 1789.
Okay. Alright, so we're heading to 2 left. It'll be Tango 4 crossing 3-1 Kilo. There is hotspot 2, or correction, hotspot 1 there. That hotspot 1 is maintain vigilance as hold bars on Kilo between Bravo and Tango 4 to protect the 20 center approach. They're not approaching 20 center today, so that hotspot is kind of not, doesn't really pertain to us.
Delta 1490, taxi to gate Bravo 9er via Tango 4A, Kilo Bravo, cross runway 13 at Bravo. Continue taxiing via Tango 2, Yankee.
Alright, taxi to gate Bravo 9er via Tango 4A, Kilo Bravo, cross runway 13 at Bravo. Continue taxiing via Tango 2, Yankee, Delta 1490.
Alright.
Approaching 3-1.
We always get to clearance across 3-1. That's just standard. That is VRAS. Land 3 Simulations, I think, is who does it. It's through Contrail, the Contrail shop. It's basically just an automated, voice, it helps situational awareness. That's me, left turn here onto Bravo. We take Bravo all the way down to the end. It's been incorporated now. I think Southwest got it on their airplanes. It's been about a year probably now. Maybe a little bit less than a year. That they've got it on their airplanes. And initially I didn't like it, but I like it now. It does increase situational awareness, that's for sure. Alright, let's see, approaching departure runway. Before takeoff checklist, minimum takeoff fuel verified, departure plan not required, attendant notification complete, all electrical generators on. Eddie ice off, pack throttle please, engine be off, start switches, left continuous AP off, flaps, CDU 1 indicates 1
Over
for
to
night,
tower
start levels auto recall.
118.6, Southwest
Check before takeoff
1789.
checklist complete. Nashville Tower, Southwest 1789, ready to go, runway 2 left.
Southwest 1789, Nashville Tower, wind 350 at 7, Arnav to JT, runway 2 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 2 left is verified,
Runway 2
final
left,
is
Arnav
cleared.
to JT, cleared for takeoff, Southwest
Approaching
1789.
02 left.
All right.
On runway 02 left.
All right. Wish me luck. Let's see what we can do. Set. Why is that doing that? Set takeoff thrust 88.1.
V1. We're okay.
Landing gear up. Because my FO is flying, we're going to get the autopilot on very early. Set speed, climb thrust.
Southwest 1789, contact Nashville departure.
Contact Nashville departure, Southwest 1789. Nashville departure, Southwest 1789, 2300.
Flaps up.
Southwest 1789, Nashville departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Southwest 1789. Alright, we're up to 15,000. ahead and accelerate. The engines on the NG are just so good. All right, it's 5,000 feet. We can go ahead and delete the D rate. Yeah, I wish that they would make that it was easier. I get that they're like, well, in the real world, you don't have, you know, in the real world, you don't have a say. You know, the controller dictates to you what you're gonna do, and I get what they're saying. I understand that, but sometimes I wish there was a way that you could just override it and just reset the traffic and force, you know, be like, no, I'm forcing you to use this runway. Just, you can reset all the traffic, you can get rid of all the traffic, I don't care, and reload it in. But I want this. I wish that was a thing. But it is what it is what it is. I get it. For 10,000 feet.
Southwest 1789, contact Memphis.
Fun checklist. Pressurization check. Start switches off. AP is off. Fun checklist complete. Over to 133.85 Southwest 1789. Good day. Memphis Center, good day. Southwest 1789 out of 14,000, climbing to 15,000.
Southwest 1789, Memphis Center, climb maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310 Southwest 1789. All right, 310 it is.
Endeavor 4948, contact Evansville, approach 122.9 or 5. Have a good flight.
Contact Evansville approach Endeavor 4948.
Alright, we gotta take a look at... Gotta look at buttons and figure out... I like it. I think it's kind of cool. Honestly, I do. I like it. I think it's cool. That's works. 18,000 feet, standard step. Yeah, I like the black mask. Now, I am kind of glad that not every airline does it, or not every airplane does it, because it makes it unique to the Airbuses. So I do think that's cool.
Contact Nashville approach 119.35.
Contact Nashville approach, United 1479.
still looks okay. Oh boy. Pay no attention to that. That's weird. You know, it must have been when we rotated, you know, it just, the latch unlocked and it just flew open, I guess, you know. I know that happens too, so we'll just say we didn't latch it all the way, and when we rotated, the thing flew open. I think that sounds good to me. What about Memorial Day? Right there's 30 for 31. Are they doing a Memorial Day sale? If so, I would say that that's probably, I know a lot of people that have it that really, really like it. Alright, we're at 310. And settle in for a nice 20-minute cruise, and then we'll be on our way down to Columbus. I'm sure they probably will. Well, I would like to just be on all the time doing my usual thing, but I gotta figure out why it acts the way it acts sometimes. Going into Nashville, I was getting less than 30 FPS, which makes no sense, considering for a month I sat here and tested this and never fell below 60. It makes no sense to me.
Southwest 1789, contact Memphis Center 132.1. Have a good evening.
132.1, Southwest 1789, good day. Memphis Center, good day, Southwest 1789, flight level 310.
Southwest 1789, Memphis Center, copy.
Well, I've been streaming since 2 o'clock. This was supposed to be one long continuous stream, but of course, you know, I'm not allowed to have, for some reason, I'm not allowed to be able to stream properly. However, I made a few adjustments in Nashville, and
Southwest 3784.
So far, so good. It should look good for from your guys' view. So.
Southwest 3784, Memphis Center.
hopefully that, hopefully the little adjustments I made for streaming are good, but.
FedEx 1220 for heavy, Memphis Center, radar contact.
But yeah, I've been streaming since like 2 o'clock. The thought was to have this, like I said, one long stream and be done by 9:30. Didn't work out. 10 hours, you know, what is it? 8 hours later, we're still here.
Southwest 1789, contact Indianapolis Center 12 for 0.625.
I wonder if that's it. I just find it strange that I don't have that issue when I don't stream. But when I stream, I'm noticing this issue. Over to 124.625 Southwest 1789. Good day. Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789, flight level 310.
Southwest 1789, Indianapolis Center, good evening.
Yeah, I don't, that's weird. I wonder if there could be something to it.
Delta 2626, contact Indianapolis Center 12 for 0.775.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm using 13.3
Delta 2626.
gigabytes of my GPU VRAM. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. Right now it seems to be doing okay, but like I said, I'm surprised I don't have any of these issues when I don't stream. But as soon as I start streaming, yeah, it's just correct. But it's staying right there. It's not, not moving past it.
Center on 128.3, air transport 3368 heavy.
Do you have any idea why it would be? Okay, give me 1 second.
Allegiant 3182, contact Indianapolis Center 12 for 0.775.
Dev mode.
Contact Indianapolis Center 12 for 0.775, Allegiant 3182.
Let me see if I can move. I think once I'm flying, for some reason, you guys can't see.
Wings 1170.
Unfortunately, you can't see my right side of my screen.
See you.
Just because.
Center on 24775, Spirit Wings 1170.
GPU mem is 7,582 megabytes out of 23.37. So yeah, it's like 7.5. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys can't see that right side, and I can't move. When I'm streaming, for some reason, I can. But I know, you're probably right. I know you're right. So that's something we're gonna have to do. It's the biggest pain in the butt for me is I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to set up this stream deck and just run it to this screen over here and use that screen as my, I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. So, but I know you're not wrong. I have to do that. one day. Well, that's what I said about Discord, and it happened. You'll see. It'll get done. But yeah, I'll have to. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure yet. It's probably gonna require me to take the desktop take my desktop, find another home for it somewhere. There's got to be a place here I can put it, and then put my other desktop here. And then stream off that desktop. I just have to figure out how to do all that. I do not. All my add-ons are just in the community folder. Right now it seems okay. I'm getting 80 FPS. It's why am I not moving? Any of you guys seeing this? I'm just sitting.
Pilot edge disconnected.
Oh, there we go. I don't know how I did that. I was just sitting still. I have no idea how that even happened. That explains why I was getting 80 FPS. I thought we were doing good.
FedEx 1260 Heavy, flight level 337.
FedEx 1260 Heavy, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Oh, Nate, my sim just runs like shit. I don't know why. It's very irritating. I do not. I do not have pause at top of the set. Yeah, Volanta must have paused me or something. That's really weird. Anyways. No wonder why. Now we're back to only getting like 65 FPS. I was feeling so good, man. We were getting like 80 FPS. I thought everything was great. Okay. Let's grab the weather for Columbus. Columbus information, Tango. I wish that would happen. Wish I could just have that happen. That would be so awesome. It's information, Tango. 0153 Zulu, winds are 320 at 7. 10 miles, broken 8,500. Temperature 12, dew point 1, altimeter 2995. And 28 left in use.
Southwest 1789, Indianapolis Center, expect jackets 2 with the get TOD transition. Runway 28 left.
Expect the jacket 2 arrival, get a transition, expect runway 28 left, Southwest 1789. You would think it's a tank. It should be. I know my CPU's a couple of years old, but yeah, but if this right here fixes it, and my issue was just simply frame capping during a stream, then I can live with that. Okay, we got an altimeter of 2995 in Columbus. It's going to be the ILS 28 left, localizer 111.75. Yeah, I'm afraid I might have to reinstall the sim. It's just so scary to me. It's gonna take so long to just get all my stuff back. But I know that's probably what I should do. 6, runway 28 left, flap 30. Let's go ahead and get the landing data here from Love Cars. Alright, that gives us a landing weight of 106.6. 121.26. Okay.
Indianapolis Center, FedEx.
Yeah, 106.6. 21 and 5 is 26. 281.
FedEx 1605 Heavy, Indianapolis Center.
And an ILSDA of 1015. Oh my god, Nate, that's... You should have been in bed a while ago. Good night, Nate. Okay, that I would be interested in maybe looking at something like that. Could you, Pencil God, can you, I know you put in, I think you may have said one that you use. If there's whatchamacallit, if there's a mod that will, you can select what add-ons you load and don't load, if you can put it in my Discord, that would be great, for one. And two, I guess that's true, the community folder, I just isolate it, uninstall the whole thing, delete everything, and then just reinstall. I guess that's not a bad idea. I'll see how this goes. We'll try. Tomorrow we're going to fly. We're doing Columbus, Las Vegas. We got a long cruise tomorrow. We'll go through that, see how it goes, and I'll probably do that. Just delete everything and then put everything back in. Now, Nate, when I do that, what happens to, like, the Pmdg airplanes that have stuff in, like, the folders inside of, like, Flightsim 2024, like the work folder for Pmdg and the iFly planes? Do I have to make backups of those, too? Or does it not touch when I uninstall and reinstall? It only uninstalls shit that the sim put there and then reinstalls that stuff. Over to 121. 0.17 Southwest 1789, could it? Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789, flight level 310.
Southwest 1789, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Alright, if you're ready for the approach brief, it's going to be the Jackets 2 arrival from Geta. Geta went our way to Jamur, at or above flight level 240. Mokes, Podgy between 23 and 17. Fizzle between 21 and 15. Jackets between 16 and 10. Prescott Obets. A loopy between 9 and 8. Headwib at or above 7,000. Gagby. Jesse 210 at a maintain 6,000. A 101 heading with radar vector to the approach. Transition level is going to be 18,000 feet. There's no adverse weather in the area. No domes that affect us. Approach. It's going to be the Alice approach. Over to 124.77 Southwest 1789. Good day. Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789, flight level 310. Perfect, yeah, please do.
Southwest 1789, Indianapolis Center, roger.
I just want to know what the process is so I can do it the right way and not break more stuff on top of, you know, just trying to get my sim done. Is set. Final approach course 281, set both sides, glide slope at limited is 2,300 feet on a 3-degree glide slopes. Checked ILSD 81015 set, airport elevation 815, touchdown zone elevation 815. If we go missed, we'll climb to 1,400, left turn to 3,000, direct to Boughton and hold. At or above 3,000, flap 30, landing auto brakes off, landing 28 left, we'll vacate Bravo 2. Probably be Bravo 2, Charlie 6, Charlie, Delta 3 to the ramp. No hotspots at lowest tax route. Start the AP with the F landing procedure. We just need to wait 1 minute to cool down our engines because we're in an NG. Any questions? All right. Brief set complete. Yeah, we'll probably try. Like I said, I just want to see. What I will say so far, is things seem to be working better than last flight. I can say that for sure. For some reason, it could have been just this frame limitation inside of the sim just makes it tweak out. What's up? What's wrong with my audio?
Indianapolis Center, United 2086. Good evening. Flight level tree 29er.
United 2086, Indianapolis Center. Southwest 1789, descend via jackets to arrival. John Glenn Columbus, landing runway 28 left, altimeter 29er95.
Descend via the jackets to arrival, landing runway 28 left, Southwest 1789.
Negative, descend via jackets to arrival.
Descend via the jackets to arrival, landing runway 28 left, Southwest 1789. Let's make sure that that's okay. Okay.
Indianapolis Center.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's I'm not sure what's wrong with your audio.
Via J-Money 2.
Checked it on my phone. It seemed okay.
UPS 513 Heavy, Indianapolis Center, copy. Southwest.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Contact Indianapolis Center 239er25.
Over to center on 123.92 Southwest 1789. Good day. Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789, flight level 310. Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789, flight level 310. Alright, we're 10 miles away from our top of descent. We'll go ahead and do a nice little desk now.
Indianapolis Center, copy.
Keep the seatbelt sign on, down we go. So far this looks better to me. Hopefully it looks good for you guys. Looks okay. Sounds good, man. Hi, Hanami. What's up, Hanami? You saying hello to everybody? You should say hello. Okay. She's gonna sit in my she was gonna sit in my lap probably until I picked her up and annoyed her. Right. Oh, man. Alright, go back to idle. Let's see, we're going to Alpha 5. Alright, that's pretty much on the end of the Alpha terminal there. Thank you. Got a nice descent working here. Excited to see how vectors go for this approach. I think they're gonna try and give me a visual approach. We'll request the ILS for this arrival. I really like just handing out visual approaches whenever they can. One of the things I will say that I wish we could get added would be, you know, when we get the Columbus ATIS, it just says what runway is in use, so 28 left. I wish it would actually give you what type of approach was in was in use? Is it the ILS? Are they doing the visual? Are they doing an R&P approach? What are the active approaches that they are advertising for that airport? I think that would be that'd be really nice to see in the IDIS. Just because that's, you know, pretty standard in the real world. Welcome back, Pencil Gun. Yeah, it really does like to, you know, I wish it would, so this way I know, I mean, this way I could plan. You know, I don't know, there is an RNAV Zulu for this runway. I bet you it would try to give me this, which I could do. It's not that I don't want to do it, it just, I would just like to know, get an idea of what they're advertising for the airport, so I can brief it. Drags required, but I don't think we have any speed restriction. We don't. So what we're gonna do is, instead of ripping out the ripping out the speed brakes, 34.0. Over to 134.0 Southwest 1789. Good night. Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789's on a flight level 211, descending via the Jackets 2, runway 28 left. What we're going to do is we'll just take this and do slash 253. And that should get rid of the drag required message. We're going to end up adding a little bit of power to the engines. Now we're going to be back on profile without using speed brakes. It seems like it. I've been hovering around 70 FPS pretty much most of the way, so maybe frame limiting was causing an issue. I don't know. I'm consistently noticing, again, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense, but I'm noticing there is less CPU usage through Streamlabs when I allow the frames to be unlimited in Flightsim. When I had the frames capped in Flightsim in MSFS 24, I was noticing much higher CPU usage on Streamlabs. Right, flight level 180 approach checklist, altimeters, 2995 set, PAX auto start switches, left continuous approach checklist complete. It's odd, it doesn't make any sense. Nothing in this computer makes sense, I've noticed. I don't know what I did to it when I built it, but I must have really just fucked it up, because nothing this computer does makes sense. It's very weird. Why would unlimited frames give me better CPU usage in Streamlabs? I don't know, but it does.
Southwest 1789.
Sure, there's probably
contact
some.
Indianapolis Center 120.475. Take care.
Over to 120.47, Southwest 1789. Good night. I'm sure there's probably some interesting gate markings on the ground, or I'm sure there's some interesting ground markings at Seoul and different points in the places in the world. I would be interested to see what kind of ground markings are in North Korea. Indy Center, good day, Southwest 1789. Is out of 12,900, descending via the Jackets 2, runway 28 left.
Southwest 1789, Indianapolis Center. Southwest 1789, contact Columbus approach 125.905.
Over to 125.95, Southwest 1789, good day. Columbus approach, good day, Southwest 1789 is out of 11,300, descending via the Jackets 2, runway 28 left, information, Tango.
Southwest 1789, Columbus approach, altimeter 29906. Expect the visual approach, runway 28 left.
See, I knew they were going to do it. Expect the visual approach, runway 28 left, Southwest 1789. Alright, we'll get the engine NEIs on, because we're at +9.
Southwest 989, airport is at your 10 o'clock, 12 miles. Report the field in
So we'll request the ILS here in a second when we get a minute.
Southwest 989.
Southwest 989, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
Cleared visual approach 28 left. Southwest 989.
Southwest 1789, request ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Southwest 1789.
To be fair, it's like...
for ILS, runway 28 left approach clearance.
What? Southwest 1789, request ILS, runway 28 left. To be fair, like... The ceilings are 8,500 feet, but...
Unable runway change at this time.
No, you're not listening to me.
Southwest 1789, request approach change.
Southwest 1789, roger, say approach.
Request ILS runway 28 left, Southwest 1789.
Southwest 1789, confirm new approach, ILS runway 28 left.
Affirmative, Southwest 1789.
Southwest 1789, Columbus approach, altimeter 29906, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28 left.
Expect ILS, runway 28 left, Southwest 1789. Yeah, no, they should not be
contact Columbus Tower 1
issuing visual approach clearances. Again, I'm going to be clear of the clouds by... Frankly, I should be now, but... you know, we'll be clear of the clouds here in a couple thousand feet, but still, we're not... I'm not doing a visual approach in this, no. FMC speed, VNAV path. Light speed's gonna be 210, runaway down to 6. Well, the top of the clouds are supposed to be 8,500 feet, but looks like I'm still in the clouds right now, so I don't know what's going on with the weather.
Southwest 1789, leave Jesse heading 100, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28 left.
Depart Jesse heading 100 Southwest 1789. Alright, there's 100.
Southwest 1789, fly present heading, descend and maintain 5,000, altimeter 2996, vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading, descend and maintain 5,000 Southwest 1789. Alright, present heading down to 5,000. Oh, this fucking song. I mean, you could start turning me back towards the airport, at least
Southwest
get me lower
1789,
anytime.
descend, maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000 Southwest 1789.
Columbus departure, United 2086.
Right down to 4,000.
1,500 feet with information uniform.
Southwest 1789, turn left, heading 020, descend, maintain 3,000 feet.
Left turn to 020, descend and maintain 3,000 Southwest 1789. Alright, we're going into level change.
United 2086, Columbus approach, good evening. Altimeter 2996, expect the visual approach. Runway 28 left.
Altimeter 2996, expect the visual approach.
I wish
runway
mine could
28
do that. I'm
United 2086.
struggling to maintain. I'm struggling to get 60 right now.
Southwest 1789, for miles from Bekai, turn left, heading 310, maintain 2,300 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 28 left.
I wish I could just use my 4090 only. Turn left heading 310, maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 28 left approach, Southwest 1789.
Negative, maintain 2,300 feet.
Turn left heading 310, maintain 2,300 until established. Cleared ILS runway 28 left approach, Southwest 1789. Like, the amount of headroom my 4090 has is insane. Approach glide slope is armed. Just take my crappy CPU and just offload a bunch of it to my GPU. I could so do that.
Southwest 1789, contact Columbus Tower 132.7.
Over to 132.7, Southwest 1789. Good day.
Columbus departure, Southwest 2301.
1,200 feet with the numbers.
Southwest 230.
Flaps 5. Columbus Tower, Southwest 1789, ILS, runway 28 left. There's the glide slope, missed approach altitude is
Southwest
set.
1789, Columbus Tower, wind 320 at 5, runway 28 left cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 28 left, Southwest 1789. Go down, flaps 15. Alright, we're clear to land, all the lights are on. Flaps 30. Before landing checklist, speed brakes. Armed green light, landing go down through green, flaps 30 green light, before landing checklist complete. No longer in icing conditions, we get that off. Taking the auto throttles out.
Approaching 28 left.
Yeah, it's amazing that after all these years, we still are just main
Columbus
thread
Tower,
limited
envoy
in
4131,
flight
visual
sim.
runway 28 left.
Sucks so much.
Envoy 4131, Columbus Tower, continue. Roger, Envoy 4131.
Minimums, we're minimums landing.
$100. 50. 30. 10.
Welcome to Columbus.
Southwest 1789, exit next available taxiway.
Anami, you are wild for trying to... for doing that to me on... literally as I'm flaring. Hey, sir.
Southwest 1789, exit next available taxiway.
Flaps up. Exit next available taxiway, Southwest 1789. I shouldn't have to read that back.
Southwest 1789, contact ground 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9 or Southwest 1789.
Envoy 4131, wind 320 at 5, runway 28 left, cleared to land. Runway 28 left, cleared to land, Envoy 4131.
Well, this seemed to have make things better. So, why making my frames unlimited makes a difference in CPU usage between Streamlabs and the sim makes no sense, but it works. Couldn't tell you why. Let's start the APU. Southwest 1789 request taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Envoy 4131, exit right at Charlie 6.
Exit right at Charlie 6, Envoy 4131.
Columbus Tower, Southwest 1789.
Southwest 1789 request taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Southwest 1789, gate 5 Alpha doesn't exist at John Glenn, Columbus. Would you like to select another?
Aye. Southwest 1789 request taxi to gate 5 Alpha.
Southwest 1789, gate 5 Alpha doesn't exist at John Glenn, Columbus. Please select another.
But it does.
Request gate 5, Southwest 1789.
Southwest 1789, taxi to gate 5 via Delta.
Taxi to gate 5 via Delta, Southwest 1789. Alright. Let's be a left turn here, and then gate 5 is right over there.
Taxi to gate 24 via Charlie 7, Charlie Delta 6, Charlie Delta 3, Echo 1. Taxi to gate 24 via Charlie 7, Charlie Delta 6, Charlie Delta 3, Echo 1, Envoy 4131.
AP's on the buses, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and kill number 2. And gate 5 is right here. That's caution elect, that's number 2 drive light. There's number 1, we're below 20. Alright, parking checklist. Parking brake set, start levels cut off, fuel pumps 1 on. Windowing off, carburet auto, NAS off, hydraulic pumps, electrics off, start switches off, oil quantity 85, hydraulic quantity 92. Radar test, transponder, standby and zeros. Parking checklist is complete. Alright. We made it. Well, let's go out and do a walk around, make sure everything's good on the airplane. Last flight of the night, we always got to go out and the FO does the walk around, but we'll be nice and do the walk around for him here. Make sure we didn't hit anything or no bird strikes or anything like that have happened without us noticing. I did. Can you believe it? Excuse me, sir. Everything is looking good there. Leading edge so far is good. Engine itself is good. Leading edge, everything is looking good. Trailing edge, static wicks are there. All that looks good. Tires look good. Brake wear indicator pins are good.
2301, taxi to gate 3 via Charlie 7, Charlie Delta 6, Charlie Delta 5, Delta.
Taxi to gate 3 via Charlie 7, Charlie Delta 6, Charlie Delta 5, Delta Southwest 2301.
Static wicks, everything is looking good. So far, no damage. I didn't break the airplane so far, not that I can see. So far, it all looks good. Check these tires. Brake wear indicator pins are good. Tires are good. Trailing edge is good. Static wicks are good. Leading edge. Looks good. Engines look good. Yep, that looks good. Looks good to me. Annotate the logbook. Columbus, we parked with 5920. And the gas is 89.94.
United 2086, taxi to gate 30 via Charlie 7, Charlie Delta 6, Charlie Delta 3.
All right.
Taxi to gate 30 via Charlie 7.
See how
Charlie
deboarding
Delta
is
6,
going here?
Charlie Delta Tree, United 2086.
All right, we're almost done. Say goodbye to the last few people, and then this is a terminating flight, so we have to turn off the airplane completely. So we're just waiting for the last few people. How we doing? 40 of 56. And some of these passenger models are just awful. That older lady was just, that was fucked up. How are we doing? 47 of 56. Got 9 more. guess not. Not sure what's going on. It says we're 47 of 56. There we go. Deboarding is completed. Good thing. Okay. Let's get the APU off. All right. Let's go ahead and terminate this airplane. So we've got the terminating checklist is what we're going to do. Terminating checklist is a read and do checklist. So terminate checklist tab trim is in the green band. IRSs are off. Emergency exit lights off. External lights off. Ground power off. APU off. Battery off. Terminating checks complete. And you'll know everything is right because we have one blue light. And there we go. This airplane is done. It'll hang out here at the gate overnight, and then it will head on out the next day. So that's pretty much gonna do it here. Well, it looks like we made it. I don't know what was going on with it before, but it definitely seems to be a lot better now. So anyways, that is probably that is gonna do it for us here. For all of you that hung out, thanks for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. We're doing one leg tomorrow. It's a long leg, but one leg, Columbus to Las Vegas. We'll be back on around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's about 10 o'clock Zulu. We'll be on tomorrow night, and we'll be heading home to Las Vegas. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.